Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. On the hill here today, John Lester. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Benintendi hustles to get it in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One down. Number 7 next up for the Cardinals. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one's back. Can't get there. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. In there. He scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Albert Pujols next up for the Cardinals. That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. Lay at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And first offering is fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one hammered left field, back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Lance Lynn.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
In the air out to center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Number 15 up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for strike 1. Bogarts, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Left field, number 7 under it. And there's one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. In the air, left field. Mookie retired, 2 down. Here comes the runner from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's a 1-run game.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
David Ortiz digs in now. Big time power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. There's a swing and a drive. Way back. Gone! Rafael Devers rounds the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 3-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 down. Now here's the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And it's even up. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it. As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2-1 to JD. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
On a line, base hit. Here's Nolan Arenado. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-1. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now Edmundo Sosa. Laser base hit coming home. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-3.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for St. Louis, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Rips one to right. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one ripped. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. One run is in. Beltran coming home. Bogarts with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 7. That's ripped. Base hit. Edman rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 7-3.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. John Lester will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. James Paxton takes over on the mound.
Number 65, James Paxton.
Albert Pujols, the next to hit. That one's in there, Runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The catcher,
now Molina at the plate. The other way, base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This is Dylan Carlson. Ground ball left side.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Phillips Valdez into the game. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one the other way, and a base hit knocks in a run. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So they're at the corners now. Edmundo Sosa will hit next. Here's a rocket out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tagged from third to the plate. Save. It's 12-3.
The center fielder, number 3, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran now at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the ground to the left, and a base hit right there. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Red Sox 3. Bottom of the inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
And the pitch.
Jr.
And there's the strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Benintendi to the plate. First pitch just misses. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Sosa in position. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Vasquez up next for the Red Sox. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. Popped up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. New inning getting started. And now number 7. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Valdez back to work. That's a laser base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So a man aboard. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tagging for 3rd.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So up next, Yadier Molina. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Runner from 3rd comes across, and it's 13-3. And in at second with an RBI double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. On the ground. Bogarts handles the chance. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
First and second, one out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. 1 for 2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Back-to-back base hits. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1 out, bases loaded. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a ball hammered left field, and it's off the wall. 1 run is in. The throw is wild, and it gets away. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Matt Barnes gets the nod out of the bullpen. Comes in with runners at second and third. Edmundo Sosa next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for St. Louis, Carlos Beltran. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw to third. And he's out easily. But a run does come in to score.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Tommy Edman digs in now. And a base hit into right center field. Beltran around third. He will score, and they extend their lead.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 7. Fought off foul. Edman stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive, base hit right field. Edman around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. Ripped to third and caught. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 19-3. ready to go for the last half of the inning. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And first offering is fouled off. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Xander Bogaerts hits one out, and they close the gap. It's 19-4.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
And stepping in for Boston, number 15.
Now batting, number 15.
First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and deals.
That's in, ball 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he takes a strike. Fly ball to right. And a base hit. Man at first, Mookie Betts getting ready to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. He's got the power. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner on the go again. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one drilled left field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Nope.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up the middle, touches the bag for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And fouled off. Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. On to inning number 4. Cardinals lead it 19-5. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Yadier Molina.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 3. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away. And now Dylan Carlson. On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. Can't hang on. Man at first, Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. That's to third, into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Ryan Brazier. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Edmundo Sosa. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that gets down for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The center fielder, number 3.
So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
The pitch.
Jr.
And a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Bradley waits. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Benintendi in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0. There's a strike. Liner, base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So here's Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Benintendi over at first with 1 away. And a foul ball. stays alive. 0-2 now. The other way, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. In there for strike one. The pitch.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Carlson under it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. So first and second with 2 outs. Number 15 up next for the Red Sox. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one is gone. A shot to left, and they slice into the lead. It's 19-8. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
And it's fouled away.
Betts.
The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The wind to kick the pitch. In the air, left side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.